I used to not be able to like that, but like if you get the right kind of dressing, I'm basically using the salad as a vehicle to get the dressing into my mouth. That's basically it. Like I'm more just eating the dressing with a couple
I can't
leaves of
chow.
lettuce in it. That's it.
I can't chow vegetables that way, man. It's just like
Nah,
tastes like
yeah.
hedge clippings to me, man. I can
Yeah,
we,
that's what the dressing's for. Like,
yeah,
that's
we've been living on vegetable curries pretty much, and I can eat that
Ugh.
for days, man, because curries are beautiful. But I can't eat just like, see when people just eat like a plate of boiled veg or steamed vegetables or something like that.
Yeah.
I just can't eat that, man. I got to dice it
Yeah.
up and have like something very strong flavored in it.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
You know that guy that I work with, Jonathan, he he worked for military intelligence in America, just like telling us all about all this stuff, and it was quite interesting actually.
Yeah.
That's great.
It was quite interesting.
But you never told us the interesting bit. You just told us he told you something interesting, which isn't interesting.
Yeah.
I was trying to think because there was actually kind of the opposite situation whenever I worked at like this just mountain coaster type deal here in town. There was this guy who was from the UK, and he was like, I forget. It's yeah, I forget what it was. I think it was like SAS or something like that.
Special forces.
I can't remember now. Yeah, something like that. But he obviously was like retired and just moved to America. And
the forces or intelligence?
I want to say it was forces, but I'm not. Or I want to say it was intelligence, but I'm not so confident. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I think it might just be
intelligence. Would be MI5 or MI6, depending.
Well, he worked in intelligence, but he wasn't British. He was American.
Yeah. Well, the Americans.
That's what I'm saying. It was like the opposite.
Yeah, the Americans aren't going to let. I was going to say the Americans won't let a foreign person dictate their intelligence, but then again, lately.
Well.
You got a South African running amok and Trump buddy who's a Russian asset.
Asset is, yeah, that's a description.
Well, he's an asset for them.
He's an ass.
That's a
Ed.
Hey, Dev.
How's your internship going?
Exhausting.
Oh.
I got home from off the train and just went, God, that's tiring.
Oh.
All right,
are you in for like a full day before you come in here?
I have been up since like 2 a.m. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh goodness.
2? Yeah.
Fuck, man.
How have they got
That's super harsh.
How are you up so early?
I don't know.
You know, fair.
It's such a strange fucking shift structure.
Christ, you couldn't fucking. Well, I guess you could pay me enough, but you'd have to pay me a lot.
When I was in the Royal Mail Sorting office, you started at 6, so I had to go up at 4 to get a train and all that kind of shit. But I mean, I can't think of anything where you would start before that. Milkman, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I've pinged him
I wake
fucking
up
twice, and he was talking to me bloody earlier about this. I don't know where he's going.
I wake up at 6:30 for my job starts at 8, so yeah.
Well, I get up at 5 because I have cats.
I don't get up at 8. I don't get up at 5 because I just get him to get up so that I can sleep till 6:30.
Can I get cats? I'll do everything. I'll clean up after them. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but waking up at 5 is like a bit harshy.
Oh yeah, do you think so?
Yeah, a little bit.
She didn't wake me up this morning, Major.
And she
That
didn't.
instant righteous fury.
To be fair, like I'm the one that's like the breadwinner, so like I'm doing
So
the
that
full
makes it
shift.
okay to lump me with
Yes.
responsibilities I didn't ask for. Okay.
Yeah, it does. Because I've got like 3 Mookies to feed, so yeah. We call the cats Mookies, so. And I call him he's the big cat, so he's Mookie number
Except
1.
I'm the one feeding everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
is this
but
fucking cunt?
you're the house husband to, the cat daddy.
Okay, don't ever call me that.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Did anyone watch the movie Sinners? I've not seen it yet.
yes.
Did you?
Oh my
Was it
god,
good?
I fucking loved. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It was so much fun.
Oh, I can't wait because I'm waiting for it to go in Prime. So
Like it's not. I mean, it's not the. I mean, it's not the most like unique idea, but it tweaks the whole vampire movie formula enough that it's just a great movie. Like I want to watch it again.
I love films like that. I
Yeah,
can't wait to see it.
It must be.
that's the thing.
It must be June it comes on stream because that'll be like 3 months.
I guess I think it is June.
Oh yeah. It's one of those things where like I've just lately I've been so starved for like a movie that's not just some soulless like cash grab, or some half-hearted remake, which is itself a fucking soulless cash grab. So I'm like, I
can
was
give you
like,
a
well,
serious
this.
list.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You want a real list? I can give you some.
Fuck it, yeah, give it to me. But yeah, I walked out of this theaters after Sinners, and I was like, fuck yes, that was a good movie. That was original enough, and it was fun and entertaining, and I want to watch it again.
I think there's been a lot of like decent mid-budget ones coming out, really.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
a lot of them are just not subject matter
I
that
didn't
I
like
would
The
bother
Drop.
with.
I thought The Drop wasn't that great.
The Drop.
It was a movie called The Drop. It was basically she was in a restaurant and what's called she gets asked to play this game and she accepts and what's called and she gets asked to kill her date and
Oh,
not great. I was waiting for it to get really good, but it just never got good. So
Like,
but we watched Devil's Plan, which was really good. If you've ever get the chance, both watch Devil's Plan. That's really good. It's not a movie. It's a sort of
Game show.
series. It's on Netflix. It is great. It's awesome.
I recently watched Safe on Netflix, and it is weird hearing Michael C. Hall try to use British accents. That's the guy who played Dexter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he's trying a British accent.
Yes, there's a Netflix miniseries where he plays a British person and he tries to speak with a British accent. It's only convincing like a third of the time.
I can almost hear it, and it doesn't sound good. Like I can just almost hear it in my head.
It wasn't a bad series if you like that kind of like character drama, I guess. Though, like, if you want something actually good, Swindle, like, how about the Swiss Army Man? That was Daniel Radcliffe, and he was doing all of his indie films.
I think I've heard about that. I think
he
that
plays
was
a dead person, and this other weird guy finds him in the woods, and then they go on a magical adventure in the woods, and weird shit happens.
Oh, I watched that
I've heard
one.
about that.
That was a really good one. I liked that.
Daniel Radcliffe's done a lot of kind of good little ones.
I need to watch those. Yeah. I mean, shit, Hollywood's not pumping out any good ones except for like the occasional little like sinners and stuff like that.
Kid Detective is also really good.
What was that?
Listen,
What detective?
There's been sort of mid-budget ones that have been good, but I think a lot of them have been like straight streaming.
Yeah.
Because there's like
Kid Detective. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
Kid Detective.
I was
Okay.
just saying it's like A24 and studios like that doing them more kind of just now.
Yeah.
Detective.
Hello. Long time no see. We missed you.
You got your blood.
Oh no, it wasn't today, and I had to cancel everything because of the tire.
Mm.
But definitely watch Devil's Plan if you've got the chance. It's really good. It's a really good TV series.
Tell you the truth, I haven't watched anything. I've been just working on this document.
Yeah, that's fair.
You've been missing a lot then.
I think
I'm actually enjoying myself.
Yeah, that
I mean, they're not
sometimes
going
like
anywhere.
you don't have to. Yeah, exactly. You can watch movies anytime.
Laura's just been watching the same 1940s film on repeat for the last week.
What are you talking about? I just really love it.
Which one?
It's called The Wrong Rot. It's a 1940s movie, and it's just really good. I love it.
One of my theses was on Fritz Lang, so that he's.
What movie is that?
Fritz Lang is a director. He did films in that era.
Oh, okay.
Scarlet Street.
Oh, Scarlet Street. I love Scarlet Street.
You should also you should watch La Chienne then. That's the film
I've
it's based
seen
on.
that as well.
Oh, you have? Okay, never mind.
Yep.
That's like
usually
Laura's thing, like films from the
I
30s
love
and 40s.
1940s and 30s movies.
Try All This in Heaven 2. That one was nominated.
Oh, that was
for an Oscar.
good film.
I actually had a chance to handle an original copy of the book it was based on. That was and the author, Deleuze Despaut Field's husband actually lived pretty close to where I am.
That's pretty cool.
Right on.
But that's like something that actually happened.
Nice.
Well, since everyone's here now. It was a while ago, real life, but you guys did manage to finish the jobs you were doing by breaking into the building that you'd been investigating. Recovering the mask, fighting a couple of vampires, finding a bunch of things in the basement, and then burning the building down.
Yeah, I think we let a really, really bad creature loose, Bulger.
Yeah, so 5 of the cells were these hideous monsters, and one of them was just a guy who wasn't human. But you just left the cell unlocked and set on fire, and then you failed the roll to see if you could watch what happened. So you don't know if he escaped or what escaped.
Yeah.
How many ascent does everyone have?
The correct amount.
Jeez.
I just did the recording for it today, so it's like fresh in my mind.
Yeah, that's fair.
Including
Who
Laura
has-
asking
who's-
about ascendancy at the end.
Yeah, I remember.
Wait, yeah, my
I
sense
think
kind
I
of
meant
high.
to not have it. Like, we weren't supposed to have it, were we?
What are you talking about? We did it all at the end of last session. Everybody's got the correct amount.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is ascend a good thing or a bad thing?
I could really annoy you,
Pretty
just
sure
not
that's how
tell you. It's how you level up your powers.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, cool.
So you want more
It's
ascent,
bad.
but yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine then.
Laura's always
'Cause
looking
that's
to
why I was making
argue
fun of you
about
last time.
things.
That's why I was making fun of you. Like you were like, so can we get more ascent? Can we get more ascent, please?
And we did the downtime at the end of the last one, so everybody should be caught up with that as well.
Yeah. I still have some heat,
Like,
but yeah, it's just
The last episode was pretty good, actually.
I just want to make this.
For what I
tiny
can
quick.
remember of it, it was pretty good because Remember,
Yeah.
like, we left that guy, so and we opened the door, so he's like, he might have escaped,
Or
and
something
we
else
don't
might have
know.
escaped.
Yeah, and that big thing that was crazy that might escape as well. So, well, definitely escape. So, yeah.
Hopefully it didn't, but it probably did.
Yeah, the big monster.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
We're gonna have to
It
fight that,
definitely won't
aren't
show up
we, at
again.
one point?
Nah, I think if we could keep talking about it, like, you know, he's not gonna remember that we totally
Oh, I've been
left
keeping
the door
notes
unlocked.
for the last couple of
Yeah,
things that you
yeah.
just didn't do or forgot to do.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm sure if we just keep on talking about it, it will never show up again.
And I got friends on the other side.
But yes, a week and a bit passes, maybe a couple of weeks pass before you get the call again from Adina saying that she has a job for you. It's not exactly a
How much?
friend. She says it's not exactly a friend, but it is a contact of hers who is looking for someone to do a job. His name is Ali,
She didn't.
and he will meet you at a restaurant called The Palace, which is located in Upton, Baltimore. If you can make your way
Right.
there for the beginning of the witching hour.
Okay. Wait, what kind of place are we talking about here?
If you were to do a cyberspace look up for it, you would see it is a Persian Indian fusion restaurant.
Okay.
Version now. Well, so much for dressing that.
And midnight is given in the listing as like the closing time. So, do your characters have any kind of preparation or anything, or do they just make their way there at the appointed time?
I think I should research it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, without many roles, you'll get the cursory description, Yellow review type deal on where it is. It's like a highly rated restaurant. It's been open for the better part of 7 years. But if you want any other information, you could do a roll.
Sure, I shall. Make a roll. I don't think any of these other things apply right now. Unless background applies.
It was just a corporate background.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that'll apply.
Alright.
Yeah, you're not able to find anything else that's valuable or
Yeah.
interesting about it.
And to err on the side of caution, I guess it's wisest to dress as well as I can and go down.
So Ratface, I mean, are you concerned about going to a public restaurant like this, even though the time you've been given for the meeting is the closing time for it?
Yeah, I think I need some way of hiding my face. I don't want to, obviously if it's kind of a well-to-do, high-end sort of joint, I need nicer clothes, nicer appearance, but I still gotta cover up as best I can.
I mean, you just have a little bit of, or you at least have cred money because of all the stuff you stole on the last job.
Yeah.
Can't remember if I gave you that in your sheet or not. I think it did.
I don't think so. I don't know where it would be.
Other meters, creds. No, I didn't. I'll give you one just now.
Okay.
Would you split that with anyone, or did you keep that hoard to yourself?
I'd offer it up to the group. If there's any takers, sure, I'd split it up as evenly as possible. But if not, then I will collect the extra
Wait, take us for what?
for extra money and stuff from the stuff we stole.
Well,
I'll take credit. Well, is there any credit?
Yeah, I'll just give you a cred each. Because that's what it will work out as.
I'll take the credit.
Are we getting a cred each?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want one.
It was.
Yeah, I'll
It
take
only
one.
really matter if you're going to invest in cyberware. But I'll put
Yep,
it
taking the cred.
yeah, but you can take one each anyway. Yeah, so I mean, you would have some money in your pocket, Ratface, if you wanted to splurge out on something.
Yeah, I think I'd try to like order some like fancier duds. Probably something like loose fitting robes that are or like something that would cover me head to toe, but would not seem all that, strange as clothing, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it's a
Like
cyberpunk setting, so I mean, a lot of varied clothing styles are acceptable.
Yeah, maybe something like vaguely oh, what's the fuck? I had a thought in my head and then it immediately just fizzled out.
That's something that happens to you quite commonly.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, just try. Yeah, just some sort of like loose fitting, robes or something that'll like robes, a hood, maybe like a veil over my face or something.
Sure, okay.
Just to hide the hobo clothes and my hideous face.
Yeah, that wouldn't look suspicious at all. Okay.
Yeah.
What about Sorrento, Scaramanga? Is there anything you've done in your downtime since? Or anything you want to do to prepare ahead?
You go first.
Honestly, not really. I mean, I could survey the restaurant to see if. No, I'm gonna just go in.
Yep, that's fine. What about you, Sorrento? Your luxury suburban rental.
I just go in, yeah, as well.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So when you show up, the palace, it's situated so that it has like this open front, and a lot of people kind of sit in like a garden sort of section out the front, which itself is on the floor, a floor above the street level, so you can overlook everybody kind of walking, driving by. But when you arrive, the place is mostly empty apart from a couple of stragglers that are spread out on the tables. And they seem to be just like finishing up their drinks and stuff before they leave. And it's mostly just like waiting staff clearing tables, apart from one table to the one side where there is this Asian looking man with black hair and a long like black leather jacket with a high collar, and he seems to be flanked by a couple of like bodyguards who are sitting on the tables adjacent to him, and he's sitting there just like scrolling AR display in front of him. But the doors are still wide open, so you can just walk in.
Again, try to find the contact. You said there's a bar, right?
They don't sell alcohol, but there is like a bar area you can get drinks from. You can just walk up to. Yes.
I was gonna get a drink. I just wanted to sit at the bar.
Sure. You walk up, you take a seat, and a young man comes up to you, who's one of the waiting staff, quite a thin looking, like Asian looking guy, with slick back hair. He's like, "Excuse me, sir, we're actually just closing up."
Oh, apologies. Then, I slowly move away. While I'm doing that, I'm looking, see if anyone looks distinct or anything.
I mean, apart from the guy who's very obviously a vampire sitting at the one side with bodyguards, everyone else just looks like normal waiting staff. Or
I'm like, that guy looks suspicious, and I go, no.
You say that to the waiting staff.
No, I don't.
I mean, if you're sitting at the bar, the other guy sitting at the table will notice you, and he makes a motion, and one of the bodyguards walks over. It's quite a broad, not very tall guy, kind of average height, but very broad, bulky looking guy, and he walks over to you. Are you one of Adina's friends?
Say it.
If you're here for the job, then Mr. Ahmed will speak to you over there. He nods towards the table.
Fantastic. And I go down to talk.
As you sit down, you suddenly feel like he's a lot bigger than you kind of thought from the distance. And you feel quite small for some reason, sat in this seat in front of him. What about the rest of you?
Yeah, I'll also arrive. Just, like I said, covered head to toe.
Sure. When you walk in, covered head to toe, hood up, one of the guards springs to his feet like vampire quick and is like right in front of you with a hand on your chest. And he's like, wait. And he like pulls your hood down.
Just slowly fucking blink at him.
He grabs your wrist and like pulls it out and like looks at it. Where's your mark? Which clan are you with?
I'm with Adina.
He tilts his head like he's communicating internally for a second, and then he nods towards the table that Scaramanga sat at.
Yank my hand back and make my way over to the table.
He continues to like eye you until you like sit down, and then he looks out the front door. As you sit down, Ali is just kind of like smiles at you. I'm sorry about the security, my friend. Unfortunately, there are we have to take precautions these days.
Can never be too safe.
No, unfortunately not. Are there more of you joining us?
Should be 2 more.
Yes, I'm here.
I am present.
Yeah, you two arrive. The guard just kind of gives you a look up and down and just nods and lets you in. And you all take your seats. Ali kind of sits up straight, puts his elbows on the table. Do you want something to drink?
Please, if you will.
I have some very fine 18-year-olds,
Water.
he says with a smirk and clicks his fingers. And a young woman comes out with a bottle that's very dark red looking contents inside. And she puts out some small glasses in front of you and pours you each. And you can all smell the blood as soon as the bottle is opened. And he pours like a little glass for each of you.
Quick. What else is around this table?
The other tables in the restaurant doesn't seem to be anything particularly
No, on
special
the
about it.
table that we're sitting at. Oh, okay.
Oh, just a napkin laid out on the table in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Very potent.
It's only the finest for the Rashakas force, he says, and takes a drink himself.
I do this for you guys, and I take a drink.
I took a drink too.
Yeah.
You have blood memory, don't you?
What?
You have blood memory, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So as you take a drink, you feel like the rush of this excited 18-year-old girl who is sitting down and is privileged to be chosen by her family for this honor as she is bled dry.
Oh, that is sad.
And it's not until,
I wish.
partway through the process that she realizes that she's not going to be getting to go home afterwards.
That is sad. Have some more.
So he, pours another drink for everyone. So I don't know what Adina has mentioned to you, but you've probably heard on the street that our clan has been facing some pushback by some of the others in the city because of our recent expansion. I won't bore you with the details of it, but the long and short of it is a very valuable member, a dear friend and mentor of mine, was killed in suspicious circumstances, shall we say, by a group of hunters in the city very recently. Now, of course, as you can imagine, we sought to root them out and destroy their little pack following this incident. but one of them showed to be particularly resilient and killed another 2 members of our organisation while he made his escape. And that's where you come in, my friends. I need someone to track this hunter down and bring him in alive so we can interrogate him and discover who the people that put him and his hunters up to this task.
When you say alive, do you mean alive and unharmed?
As long as he is able to speak and remember things coherently, that is the bare minimum.
I'm just gonna look at I'm gonna look from Ratface to Sorrenta and then just say only a finger. Before asking, what before he was on the run, do you know anything about his situation?
Well, we're not sure who were financing his unit, but they were well financed because of the equipment and the resources they had available to them. This location, and it throws you like an AR display map, is the warehouse where we discovered they were hiding. We have been unable to return there because of the police presence, but perhaps you would begin your investigation there. And it's a warehouse down at West Point, which is like down at the docks.
Very well.
Unfortunately, that is all the information I'm able to give you. We don't really have much to go on other than that.
Not even a former residence?
I'm not sure of his name. We don't know where he's from. Any information may be being held by the security services that are watching the location. Unless,
What about a face?
Unless it's been hidden somewhere on the location itself.
A face?
I don't have his face, unfortunately. The 2 members that we sent down to eliminate his pack were both slain before they returned, so we do not have any witnesses as to what he looks like. But it would appear that he has unusual abilities beyond that of a normal human. So if you can track this man down, bring him in for interrogation, and if you uncover any other evidence as to who has been protecting him, you could bring that to us as well.
Alright then.
Sounds fun.
Do we have
the
any
location,
information
or-
on like what like his abilities were, or is it just
Well, he took out 2 of our
speculation?
best, and so it's suffice to say that he's above what I would expect any human to be capable of. The manner in which he left our bodies was animalistic.
He's not a big blob, is he?
A blob.
Just slowly turn to Sorrenta?
Well, there's a big blob monster that's roaming the city.
Furrows his eyebrows. I'm not sure of what you're talking about.
She's a bit confused.
Just beware of the blob.
If you wish, I can have my people take you down to the location, or if you want to make your own way there, that's up to you.
That would be nice, thank you.
Alright, so it's time for recon.
So what's the plan?
Yeah, can't really think of any other questions to ask him.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really have anything else for you to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we got then. Let's get started.
So they can give you transport to take you there to the warehouse if you want to go down there, or you can just make your own way there and search through other avenues.
Sure, we can. They can take us there, I suppose.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where we're gonna get all our answers. So.
Sure. One of the bodyguards will make a call, and after a few minutes, a white van will pull up outside the restaurant. But you can tell right away that the driver is a human.
Okay, hop on inside.
The young man driving the vehicle throws you a warm smile as you get into the vehicle. Everyone comfortable back there? It's a very uncomfortable sort of wooden bench fitted on the inside of this van.
Perfectly comfortable.
Perfect.
Nicely.
The van doors are shut and you are taken away down to West Point. So this is industrial dock lands kind of area. The exterior of the warehouse itself is kind of unremarkable. It's just this cube-looking building. But there is like police tape around the outside of it, and there is a cop car there, which is Stonewall Security Services. And there is a cop in the car. So as the van pulls up, your driver just kind of knocks on the thing, shouts through the back. This is location. If you guys can get in, we don't have anyone in Stonewall, so we weren't able to get past the guards.
Right. Well, suppose I will attempt my usual rigmarole and go mist form.
Yeah, you can't have any more bad rolls in you.
Don't fucking. Why? Why?
Well, you don't need to roll because that's the investigation part.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Save the bad rolls for later, I see.
The building itself sits not right on the waterfront. There's like another couple of warehouses between that and the piers and the water's edge. There's no exterior walls or anything like that. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any security cameras on the building.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll just sort of waft my way closer to the building, past the fence or
Sure.
the police tape.
Yeah, I mean, there's one cop on patrol, kind of just lazily walking around the building in circles, while the other one is like sat in the car out front.
Okay, I'll make a mental note of that. Is there any open or busted windows or doors?
Yes,
or...
so there's these series of large rectangular windows with like smaller panes filling them out. One of the ones on the side of the building has been completely smashed from the inside, with all the glass spattered on the outside. The other end of the building is like a big, large double doors, which are chained and padlocked.
Okay, definitely go through the window. Just sort of waft around inside.
I'm not sure what your senses would be really like when you're in mist form, but the scent of blood is potent inside.
Okay. I guess I'm looking for, I guess I kind of want to just see for myself what this scene sort of
Sure.
implies, like
Yeah.
what happened here.
So there's like a small bathroom. There is like the interior of the building is basically split into two sections, a left and a right. The left one is a little thinner than the right one. The one on the left is like sinks and like tables and chairs and things like that. And the tables are all like knocked over. The desk has been kind of like cracked down the middle, and there's just like gore and blood spatter all over the place. In the main larger room where there's like crates and pallets and things like that, it looks as if like something is just like as if a bull's been loose in the interior. Everything's knocked over and smashed. There's like laptops that are cracked and like falling on the floor. And the lights are all like smashed. The door's got like a big dent in it, and there's just like spatters of blood as if something's just like slashed people open and spattered it right across. There's no bodies there anymore, but you can clearly see where people have just been like butchered, slaughtered in like a frenzy.
Okay. What about I forget, like when vampires die, like do they just turn into ash or?
No, you decapitate it and there's a body.
Okay. Well, that's not good. Oh well, somebody else's problem. I don't know. I'm not exactly a crime scene investigator, but yeah, obviously heavy struggle and a bit of a wild frenzy happened here. Just kind of checking out the rest of the interior. Is there any? There's nobody on the inside. It's just the two cops on the outside.
Yes, that seems to be the case.
Any cameras in here?
There does not appear to be any cameras on the inside of the building. There is a motion detector alarm system rigged around the windows and stuff, but you're guessing that that is not active.
Okay. Then I will drop mist form, and I will go over to where like the laptops and computers are, and see if there's anything
Sure.
I can.
Yeah, I mean, it looks as if a couple of them have been set up in one area on a table, and then that's just been completely like flipped over. They've been like, one of them is completely just destroyed. It looks as if something heavy is just like smashed it into the wall and like crunched it into pieces. The other one is just kind of like fallen over on the ground and the screen's cracked.
Okay. The cracked screen. Is there any way I can like extract its like hard drive or?
I guess that's something you could do, yeah. Does anyone else want to do anything?
Since I've dropped misform, I will have shared that there's nobody on the inside and that there is a cop patrolling around, in addition to the one that's just kind of sitting in the car, and the motion sensors on the windows that may or may not be active.
I'm just scoping.
Sure, and like I said, Sorrento, you can see the cops there. And then after a little while, you probably hear a bzzz of like a hover drone kind of swooping down from a higher altitude and then going around in circle a couple of times before ascending again.
You know my duty
Should
now.
we be worried about that?
I'm gonna try to interfere with that drone. You guys be okay with that?
Yeah.
So what kind of interaction are you going for?
What am I looking for? Well, to see its movement patterns, and maybe I can get closer to places.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching over a period of time, you'll see that it has a patrol pattern that takes it about 15, 16 minutes to complete a circle with. And it's not just this building, it seems to be patrolling like several of the buildings adjacent to it as well.
Oh, well, we don't know that, do we? That's something we can actually look for.
Is there anything that I
And
noticed?
then, well, with that, and also it's like, how far they are, how. Okay, I think I got something. So I'm gonna release a drone, and every last building it goes into, I'm gonna fly my drone into it.
This building or a different building?
Well, when it comes to the drone going to different buildings, I want to scope out all the buildings it goes to.
Okay, yeah. So if you send your drone into the surrounding buildings, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them. 3 of them seem to be occupied. They look just like a warehouse you'd expect. They've got shelving inside and it's full of materials. One of them looks to be like chemicals, another one is like sort of building materials, slates, all that kind of stuff. The other 2 buildings, one of them seems to be completely empty, although it does have the shelving units and such, so perhaps it's just waiting to be filled. And then the final building is crammed with people, mattresses. There's like graffiti on the walls, big banners with slogans across them, and people sitting there, in AR, actively like talking to each other and drinking coffee.
That empty building got me intrigued.
So
you guys posted. Someone else knows that. What's up?
Yeah, the Swindle. So I mean, you can pry out the memory disk, the hard drive out of the laptop, if you wish. That's I'm assuming something you would have like a little toolkit with that you could do that.
Yeah. Put it in my pocket.
Obviously, you can see signs when you're in there that it's a crime scene. They've been taking dusting and photographs. You know, they've got like the little fold-up numbers that they've placed next to different areas when they've been taking photographs to label it and stuff like that. And you can probably see the telltale markings of like a place that was used by hunters. So there's like they'll have taken the weapons away, but you can see like where the weapons were stored and things that would be used to like maintain weapons.
Yeah.
And probably like a craft bench for making stakes and things like that as well, and all the tools they would need for that. Okay, so
Yeah, no, if they had anything, they would have taken it all, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I just popped in to listen.
Yeah, no worries.
it's okay. You get to listen to everyone thinking about what they're going to do.
Well,
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
have
Exactly.
I have a thought, but I'm trying to articulate it in a way because I don't think my character would have thought to have brought the equipment, and that is, does anyone have any like forensic ability?
No.
So I mean, no time limit, and this is the investigation part. So I mean, you can always go away and get stuff that you think you would need, and then come back again.
Is that would be my thought? Maybe there's like some fingerprints or something we could follow up on.
Yeah, you could do that.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you could definitely just go away, get your materials, and then come back again. It's not a problem.
Sure. I can make a roll. I guess I'd get a gear bonus for that.
How are you going in, getting past the guards? Would be my question.
Oh. That is the good first question, the one that I should do first. I guess I would do that by
Could spoof maybe get like a spoofed ID and say that you're part of the
Well,
forensic team.
Yeah.
I was going to use I could probably use the glamour for that to make them think I'm part of the forensic team.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll, not for the power, because that's just going to work in this phase anyway, but just give me a roll to see like how easily or well convinced they are. Because it's going to work, it's just to see sort of how long before they kind of like think to actually check up on that.
I guess specialization would work because it's talking shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, of course, no problem, ma'am. And they'll let you into the building. They'll escort you into the building, unlock the padlock and chains, pull it open for you, shine a big flashlight in there. Say, do you need any help with anything? Or, and they just motion.
No, it's best if I work by myself.
No problem. If you give any trouble at all, just give us a yell. And he goes back to the car. And eventually they'll think, we should really check up and make sure that was a legitimate person. But you will have time before then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time. Just go in, collect the information, and leave.
And what kind of forensics are you looking to recover?
Well, if I can find any equipment, anything that looks like stations they use to do things, I was gonna like check for any fingerprints and collect them.
Sure. I mean, you can already see places where that's been done previously, so you can just like reapply it, take it there. So you can get fingerprints, you can get boot prints in the blood. You can take plenty of DNA samples if you want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and then get right out before they start asking questions.
Yeah.
While they're asking questions, really.
Yeah. By the time you come out, you can kind of see them on the radio and punching in, some numbers to try and check up on you, and you just sort of make your escape with the evidence.
And I'll pass on the memory discs onto Scaramanga.
Lovely. I take them.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing special about them. You can just plug them into whatever device you're using. They'll be encrypted, so you'll need to maybe do a roll to see if you can, like, break the encryption.
While we're there, I sense anything?
With your super senses, why don't you give me a roll? Obviously, there's the smell of human blood. There is the smell of vampire blood. That's something you would just know right away.
So, the rule. Do I need to add anything to the rule?
Just your
Because of the-
specialization.
On it. Specialization. That's it.
Yes, Serenta, so I don't know what you might be trying to look for, but if you were thinking about the scent off of Michael from last time and the creatures and the patients from last time, that is not detectable here.
Okay.
You smell human and you smell vampire.
Do I sense anything that's like happened or?
I mean, you can see the window that's been like smashed open. Something large must have and strong must have smashed open, coming out of it. There's no
Okay.
sign of like entry, like anyone breaking a lock or anything like that to get in. So whoever got in must have got in through guile or stealth. Yeah, with that Scaramanga, you're not going to be able to decrypt the hard drive. Unless you're just going to pass it on to someone or think of another approach. What's unusual about the hard drive is this is like corporate level encryption. But what would you like to do with what you have? Or do you just have someone you want to reach out to?
I think honestly, I'm just sort of. I'll probably help Yuliana with like checking up on like the forensics, trying to narrow down like who might have been present, and see if we can start developing leads and tracking them down like that.
I might ask. I've got a favor, so I might ask. What's called one of my street guys to find out information.
I mean, you can have contacts, but I wouldn't use the term favor because that would mean spending your favor.
Yeah, I suppose. I'll ask Doris. He's what's called a well-known businessman in the area. He knows everything that goes on in that area. So
What area? What kind of businessman?
not the most upheld businessman of it, Rookie.
Be right back, Professor.
So you mean like an illegal importer exporter in the Docklands area? That type of person?
Yes.
I'm assuming you don't know this person that well.
Not that well, no. He has helped me out in the past.
Okay, and what are you looking to ask this person?
Just if they've noticed anything coming in now, anything suspicious.
Why would this one person know anything about this building in particular?
Because he's done import and export deals with them in this building.
It's a bit of a coincidence. Right, roll a dice for me. It's not your specialization,
is it?
so you're just going to be rolling with nothing. Yeah, you explain the situation to him as I'm sorry. I mean, I heard there was like a gangland killing or something that happened down there, or a botched robbery, but I don't know anything about it.
See from going round the building and stuff, do I get anything that I feel any senses of it?
Not beyond what I've told you, no.
Yeah, okay. Do I notice anything?
You can make a roll if you want.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're having to do it at a distance to avoid the guards. It really is. Muscle investigation is not your strong suit, but that is a crit, actually.
I didn't mark anything for
No,
that.
you didn't.
So,
It's you
yeah.
roll the 2 and it uses the lowest, but your lowest was the success, and because it's a double 6, it's actually a crit anyway.
Nice.
So even from a distance, but because you've got the super senses of a vampire and you can basically have like supervision, you can see that there's these deep gouges around the doorways, and these strange elongated footprints leading away from the building. The pacing of the footprints suggests it's something very large and very fast that was like fleeing from the scene. And the footprint is this kind of long, almost human-shaped foot, but it's much longer and it has like claws at the end. And you can see the gouges in the building around the doors and stuff like that are also like claws.
Can I do a roll to remember back from like when we were at that what's called apartment? You know, was there not something that had like the claws, or is that just me thinking
An
that?
apartment? Which apartment?
The building. Remember, we were in
The
the
last
building
time, yeah, there
in
was
the
the
basement.
abomination things in the cells.
Yeah.
They were like
So
mutated
we-
monsters.
Yeah. I'm just like looking, thinking it's connected to that.
Could be. It would certainly reminisce of that.
I tell the others about it. So what do you think, guys? What do you think? That's a bit, strange, isn't it? With the big claws and stuff. Like, is that not like what we were seeing in that basement with the mutations?
Yeah. Real odd indeed. I mean,
Did you want to do anything, Scaramanga, after checking the buildings out with your drone?
I'm still obsessed with that empty building. I'm just gonna do a clean sweep through as many parts of it as I can.
Sure. There'll be like a label name of the import company or distribution company that owns that warehouse or uses it, leases it. You're able to see very quickly by looking up in cyberspace as well that it is a subsidiary of one of the major corporations, Matex.
I would like to maybe go back to the building, the building, to see if there was any trace of, those sort of footprints or anything like that.
You mean the building from the last mission?
Yeah.
You could certainly do that if you wanted.
Does anyone want to come with me?
Ileana, what did you want to do with the forensics once you got away with
I
them?
was gonna try and get like someone to tell us who those things belong to.
So who would you take
I
them
don't-
to?
Are there like any underground experts on the topic of forensics?
If you know one, maybe. I can't really think off the top of my head that there would be many
I don't think I
secret
know.
underground criminal forensic
I-
experts.
I don't know, man. I am too fucking cooked right now. I thought Swindle was gonna do something with me, but I guess not.
He'd be our beads. I mean, he might when he comes back.
Does anyone want to come and help me?
Do you need help, Sorrento? You can
What?
handle yourself.
Yeah.
Nothing bad's going to
Okay.
What do you need
happen in the
help with?
investigation phase, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose I could just go myself then.
What you need help with?
I just wanted to maybe get have the drone go into the building. Remember the building from the last one?
Okay.
See
Drone
if there was
going
any
in.
trace.
I mean, you can spend time traveling over there. That building is a burnt out husk because you did leave it on fire. The roof is like collapsed in on itself. Some of the walls crumbled away on the upper floor. Yeah, I mean, it looks thoroughly abandoned now. But
I
if
just want
you're
to
looking
see-
around the exterior for it using your senses, and even if you want to spend a lot of time that night looking around there for evidence, you will not find footprints or claw marks similar to what you found.
Okay. Is there not anything that's like like the senses, the smell? Is there nothing that's like?
No, I think
you
the
know-
fire would destroy anything like that.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Okay. Do we get any other clues in that area as well that's non-related to what we're doing, but is
From the last job?
from the last job? Yeah.
Give me a roll. He's helping you so you can have the ally assistance. I'm assuming you just mean scanning the area thoroughly for anything.
Yes.
They might look unusual. My mouth is so fucking dry, man. What does seem to be unusual is, and this is weeks later, but there's like piles of trash, like biodegradable kind of stuff, mulch, and there seems to be a series of like human footprints of someone quite heavy set into them, and that's unusual because everyone else would be wearing shoes. And from there, it looks as if the person must have leapt over a very high wall in order to continue the path that the footprints were going in. But that's all you're able to find.
Okay. Oh, so he did survive, the guy.
I don't know if Dave
Be
was
right back.
waiting for you to help him with something, Swindle. Or just asking what you were doing
going
with
back.
the forensics.
Because I am a little stumped on how to discreetly identify this stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can have a contact, I suppose.
Because we were just saying how many like underground criminal forensic experts would you have?
Well, I mean, they might not be underground criminal forensic experts, but maybe some corrupt cops or
Sure.
investigators, something like that.
So, I mean, maybe the most corrupt cops in this part of the city would actually be Baltimore PD, because all the corporate security ones are obviously paid much better.
Yeah. So if anything, just slap a couple extra, I don't know, $100 in this guy's hand or $1,000, I don't know, whichever.
Well, you've got some money on
And,
hand because you picked up those creds, so yeah.
Yeah. So give him a substantial bribe and ask him to look over what we have and maybe even share what the police have already. Well, I guess, yeah, it's a different. If they've got any information on our crime scene, then sure, share. But if not, then
Sure.
identify what we bring them.
So this guy's name is Jimmy, and he was a very promising graduate in his class, but because of an unfortunate alcohol addiction, he found himself just working for the Baltimore PD, who don't mind if you come in drunk for work every day.
Jeez.
And he's happy to take a few cartons of cigarettes to run a quick check for you. So you want to make a roll?
Awesome.
If Dave makes a roll, he'll get specialization.
Okay.
And you can have ally helping, because it's his contact.
Yeah, I put you in touch with Jimmy, and you do the talking.
Womp,
Yeah, you
womp.
just hand it over to Jimmy, and a couple of days later, you just call in on him to see how he's doing. You find him in a drunken stupor, just like yelling anti-Semitic things at the AR display in front of him. And you can see all the evidence that you brought him kind of like sitting to the side untouched since the last time you got into contact with him.
I will have to command him with it's enchant, right?
I think it's enchant, yeah.
Yes, and yes, commands with enchants to get off to be anti-Semitic later. You have work to do now. Power enchant. I guess specialization.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, this is going to... I'll give you a heat for that, for messing with his
Fair.
mind. But yes, taking control of him like a puppet, you're able to like command him to actually do the one thing you paid him to do. And he'll run a check. What we run a check on? Fingerprints, DNA, etc.
Yeah,
all the
that
blood
kind of
and,
stuff. The fun stuff.
Okay, so that is going to quickly come back as a number of known, I don't want to say felons necessarily, but people who are in the system. Teresa Cowles, Donald Taylor, Ezra Oliva, Holly Beadle, Betty Glenn, and Joseph Main, as well as, who's this person's name? Joseph Yannick. One of those persons is not listed as deceased.
And that person
Is Joseph Yannick, also known as JJ or just Joe. He is a person with a history of assault, violence, minor robberies, things like that.
Well, I'll take that information, get out as quickly as I can, and relay the hot deets with Rat Face, and be on our way. We have our. It looks like this is our guy.
On his file, is there any like, cybernetics or anything like that? I mean, if he's got a history of being in the system, then they probably would have taken note of that.
Yes, there is a note that he has some low quality cybernetic implants. It also has next of kin and last known address.
Ooh, very valuable.
So his next of kin is his sister, which is Sarah Yannick, who lives here in Baltimore. And you have his last known address, which is an area in downtown.
Maybe pay his last known address a visit first, and then maybe sister?
I suggest we get the other two when they are ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had to leave him for a couple of days before you found him drunk.
No.
Did Scaramanga and Sorrento do anything else in the couple of days between then and now?
I'm told that I just pan out and get ready for the plan if we have any.
Did you want to do anything else about the other buildings, or were you satisfied with that?
I stop and go back to the other building and survey, see if there's anything.
Sure. So the one that was occupied by like squatters, it appears. You used to be an activist, right? So you recognize that this is like a not a commune, but it's like an activist cell. These are people trying to live outside the system, campaigning for rights and things like that, who are like squatting in this building.
They're not in prison; they're just squatting.
But they do all seem to be human. I'm gonna get a drink quick because my mouth's super dry.
Can you get me a Diet Coke? Thank you. Well, he's going into the kitchen, so, I thought that was quite interesting about the other building with the, footprints. I feel like that's going to be in a later session.
So, what is this game?
Vampire Runner.
Yeah. Cyberpunk vampire.
Interesting.
It is pretty cool.
Right, sorry. Okay, yeah, so is everyone here? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was only 2 of 4, so maybe not.
So,
While they're off getting the forensics, and you check up in that building with the people living there, is there anything else you wanted to do?
the other buildings. Did I already check the other buildings?
Yeah, so the other ones that had items stored in them, they just seem to be normal storage buildings. There doesn't seem to be anything special about them. The one you're interested in, the empty one, that gets filled up. And it, again, seems to be like agricultural materials that it gets filled up with, fertilizer and stuff like that. So it doesn't seem to be anything unusual. The one with the people living in it, like I said, it's an activist group that seem to have commandeered the building. So if you want to do anything with that, up to you.
but
They are in quite close proximity to the building you're investigating, so it's possible they heard something.
Like you said, all they're doing just sitting there, or just
Sitting, smoking, getting a drink, spending time scrolling and having arguments. I'm assuming you're just watching them with drones, doing all this kind of stuff. I mean, they don't just stay in the building, they come and they go, and different people come and go, but the core group of like 10 to 15 people is the same. And they're mostly like younger people. Sorry?
Oh, I was gonna ask, are they like an activist group or just
Yes, like a political activist group. You know, like environmental campaigner type people.
I wonder what happened if I make a sign that goes "Keep up the good fight."
Certainly do that if you like. But other than that,
my group.
Yep.
Oh,
I was going to say, other than that, you just get the information on JJ after a couple of nights.
yeah, I addressed that to the group. I'm like, we can use that as a distraction. Sounds good, right?
I mean, I suppose if we need a distraction, we could, yeah.
All right, so we have that. Anything else?
Well, like I said, you have his next to kin and last known address. So what would you like to do?
Probably head over to his old address, his last known address.
Sure. So it's apartment downtown in a low income area.
Do you want me to come with you? Because then, I can be the muscle.
Yeah, if we need it.
Okay, cool.
I doubt he's gonna be there, but just in case.
Oh, now I'm really coming now because they're like,
So it's one of these hab block buildings that you see across the sprawl, just cramming people in. Not quite coffin pods, but a very small living space with just like the room for like a bed, enough room to kind of stretch out, a very, very small bathroom that doubles up as like a shower, and like a little kitchenette for preparing your meals and things on. It has a 16D in this particular hab block. When you arrive there, the place is covered in graffiti, it smells of urine. There's like gangers and teenagers hanging around all over the place. All with sirens in the background, the occasional pop of a gunshot.
Standard procedure, turn into mist. See if I can make my way inside.
I mean, if you're just going into the building itself, there is like a screw buzzer system, but that's broken and the door is barely hanging on its hinges. The glass panel is like broken. So, I mean, you could just walk in there, no problem.
Do I notice
I fix
anything?
that?
Is there anything? Do I sense anything?
Yes, rats. Lots of rats looking around.
Okay.
oh, this is his element. Never mind.
The place reeks of humans. So the smell of humans, their sweat, their feces, their urine, The smell of sex just emanating from all over the place.
Lovely.
I mean, for you, it's like being in the like a farm or a zoo pen. These hot, sweaty,
okay.
stinking animals everywhere. And perhaps it makes you think, like, when you were alive and you were a person, how could you stand something like this? Being in proximity to this many people all the time.
Mm.
But yeah, access to the building, you could just walk in if you wanted. There are a couple of dubious looking hoodlums hanging around the entrances. But if you want to go mistform, you could just float in if you wanted.
Yeah, I'd rather not deal with the hoodlums than just go mistform.
Sure. They're like yelling at each other in Spanish when you kind of float in, having like an animated argument about some sports team, perhaps. You float up to the D level and along to apartment 16. There's electronic doors, there's shoop slide open, they're quite heavy set. If you can imagine, like, when you've been like an elevator in an area like this, and they're just kind of the way shutters open, shutters close, that's what the doors for the buildings are like. You can see it, you can see like an old guy just like struggling with his door, trying to get it to shut after he's going back into his apartment with his groceries, and he's just like yelling and kicking at it.
Fuck, that's unlucky, man. Drift on by, and if there's any kind of minuscule crack in 16D, I will slide on through.
Certainly. And as you slide through the cracks in the door, you're immediately stung, burned by the aroma of garlic.
Okay. Like taking damage, like this is toxic, or is it just nasty?
Yes. I mean, when you just touch it, it's like burning your since your form. But if you were to like plow on right through it, you would take harm.
Do I see the source of it anywhere, or if is the room occupied?
Well, do you want to push on through into the room, or do you want to turn back into a humanoid form and do something?
I'll take the damage for now, just to like identify the source of the garlic smell and the kind of get my bearings as best I can.
You take one harm just from it. Somebody, when you get in there, you realize these smeared and sprayed like garlic scent all around the entranceway. There's like an electronic dispenser that puffs every now and again that's plugged into the wall, and it's just like garlic that is spraying.
Yeah, I'll try to move past that as best I can.
Yeah, it'll be very uncomfortable to stay in here for too long. The place itself is actually fairly neat. It's not covered in the kind of materials you were thinking it might be covered in. It looks the bed's well made. There's a tiny little kind of closet built into the wall that you can push against and it pops open, and there's like a bunch of clothes in there all folded up.
And I'm alone in here?
Yes, you are alone.
Alright, yeah, I will solidify, and I think first I would quickly move to crack open a window as much as I could, and then unplug that.
Oh, sure. Do you want to swipe
dispenser.
your ID against the window to pay the fee to open the window?
Unbelievable. Surely there's let me see.
I mean, it's chump change. There's nothing. You just have to swipe to do it.
Sure, fuck it, why not? I'll swipe.
There's a little flash of red, and it says, "This occupant is in debt by," and it gives you like the last 6 months of rent that's been unpaid. To continue to use this service, you have to put it back into arrears.
Okay. How about can I get like a electronic ID spoofer and try it again?
You can roll for it if you want.
Yeah, I'd rather roll for it.
Sorry, just to open the window.
Yes. It's important shit, right? I'm assuming specialization.
Specialization
for
in
sneaking.
gear, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you just hit a couple of like passcodes and it skips that part and allows you to pay the $3 or whatever it is to open the window. And there's just a zoop, and the window kind of like half opens before it gets stuck.
All right, that's good enough, and I'll quickly unplug the garlic dispenser, and I'll straight up chuck it out the window.
No problem.
All right. I will then proceed to snoop about as best I can. I'm looking for any like hidden storage or
Yeah, I mean, there's barely
false
enough
panels.
room to like turn around in here, really. You check out the little kitchenette, you check out the little bathroom unit, you tap the walls around, and there's a couple of compartments that are there just to give them some storage space. But you'd be able to easily find all those kind of things without a roll.
There's just nothing in here.
Well, there is a AR console that you can use.
All right. Yeah. I'll turn it on.
Immediately opens up to the like social media for JJ.
Scroll through, I guess, his activity feed. See what was like the last thing he posted on here.
Yeah, I mean, you can see a lot of it as like relatives that he's been like following, their kids, all that kind of stuff. But you can see that he has also been searching about what to do when you've been bitten by a werewolf.
Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate for us. What was the last thing he checked out for what to do?
So, I mean, it's just like his search engine history on it. And he's just
Yeah.
been reading anything seemingly he can about werewolves. Werewolf lore, looking for like news stories and such, particularly focused on like the wasteland outside the sprawl.
Okay.
But more than that, you can give me a roll.
I will indeed give you a roll. I guess just specialization for this one.
Yeah. Tech stuff. You don't understand it.
Yeah. Try to see if I can grab a screenshot of it, send it to Scaramanga. See if he can make any sense of it.
Alright, look at it now. What do I see?
I don't know about screenshot, but if you hook him in, he can like have a go if you want to make a roll, Scaramanga.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's do it. Specialization again, or?
It's not really tech, but yes, because you can get one dice. I was thinking more for background.
Oh, background, yeah, that works too.
Since you are a former rebel activist type person.
Was he an activist? I thought he was a Wastelander.
He is, well, he is a hunter, as you can tell by the garlic preparations. But he also seems to have been a political activist. Yes, he was involved in voluntary work, which took place in villages and settlements outside the sprawl in the wasteland. His most recent one was 6 weeks ago.
Interesting.
How long ago was the attack that killed the two vampires?
Just a few nights ago.
Okay.
But yes, he'd been part of a voluntary organization doing this like an outreach, taking medical supplies and stuff out to villages in the wasteland. And then there is a news story, like hyperlinked, favorited bookmark there as well, which is about how there was an animal attack at one of these settlements.
Oh yeah. When was the first like Google search what to do if bitten by a werewolf on his
About 5
history?
weeks. If you look back, about 5 weeks ago when he started looking up stuff.
Yeah. So he visits the village 6 weeks ago, and then like a week later starts searching up werewolf bite stuff. Okay. So yeah, timeline adds up. Probably became a hunter after that. Well, yeah, if there's no other like secret compartments or anything like that, and not even like a gun under the bed, I'll head on out.
As you step out of the apartment, one of the neighbours is also coming out of their door. They're like, "Hey, is JJ coming back?"
Yeah, he's in there right now.
Shit, really? And he's like bangs on the doors. JJ!
I just walk off.
Hey JJ, why are you avoiding me, brother?
Can't imagine why.
Okay, so anything else with the apartment, or what just worked out?
I'm good. If we want to move on to something else.
I'm ready to move.
Yup.
Okay, so what next?
I mean, check out his sister's place because she's here.
Sure. She lives just outside this area at a slightly better quality of neighborhood.
And from JJ's social feeds, like, does she have family, kids, stuff like that?
Yes, she has 2 young children.
Oh boy. Let's go make some terrible decisions.
So yeah, I mean, if you're going to go visit her, what time of night are you going to visit her?
Probably fairly early in the night, you know, like maybe a couple hours after sundown.
Are you usually just going up, knocking on her door to speak to her, or are you just like following her around? What's the deal?
Actually, probably stakeout would be, yeah, follow her around maybe. Probably be better.
Okay, so who's doing that? And what are you doing about during the day? Anyone?
Yeah, wait.
Not
Wait, I get. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What are you trying to say, Dave?
No, you're fine. I'm all I can think is, have there been any news reports about any shall we say animal attacks lately? You know, the kind that werewolves do?
Sure, give me a roll to look
Vicious
that up.
over the top violence? That's all I can think as something to help narrow it down. No.
Doesn't seem to be any stories about that locally.
Okay.
Doesn't mean there weren't
That's-
any, but you don't seem to find
Yeah,
any.
that's all I can think is something to help narrow it down. Is maybe he's left a trail of violence somewhere.
So you are going to see the sister, like, you wanted to surveil her, so how are you surveilling her, following her around?
Yeah, I mean, probably just kind of shadowing her about and maybe
So yeah, I mean, you can
plant some trackers or bugs or something.
Sure, so you can shadow her at night. She's not going to go outside at night a whole lot. She's going to spend the vast majority of that at home. How would you like to follow her during the day, if at all?
Yeah, that's not really my bag. So
Okay. I'm gonna get one of called one of my friends, Susanna, to going forward.
Your friend. Is this a thrall? You don't have the thrall ability.
Not sure. I can be friends with a thrall. Yeah? Maybe?
Are vampires friends with thralls? Doesn't really sound like the relationship they normally have.
Okay.
I mean, in theory, I guess. I don't know. I guess ask the vampire, and don't ask me.
I mean, we have someone who has thralls.
Exactly.
Okay, well,
Ask that one.
that's
Not
what I'm
me.
saying, yeah.
Scaramanga.
Let's say my name.
Do you know anyone?
Do you want to have one of your thralls or your drones follow her during the day?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll then.
Yes, I do.
Is it a drone or is it a thrall?
It's gonna be a drone.
Okay, give me a roll then.
Special.
A special in gear, yeah. A crit. Yes, for the first couple of days, nothing unusual. You know, dropping the kids off, picking them up again, taking them for play dates, etc. Just typical parent stuff. The third day in, however, she takes a detour from her like normal routine. She goes like way off grid into a very sketchy part of town. It's a very sketchy looking apartment block, and she's taking like a satchel of groceries with her. And then when she comes out, the satchel is empty. Low rent apartment building, minimum security. There's a concierge on the inside. But yeah, she goes in with a satchel of groceries, comes out, and it's empty. Completely out of like sequence for the other things she's doing. There doesn't seem to be any real reason why she would be there. So what do you want to do?
Any suggestions? I'm talking to the group.
I mean, did we follow her to where she's taking the groceries, or?
The drone did, yes.
Okay. I mean, definitely make a note to check out that place. We could keep watching the sister. Maybe a couple of us check that out, or do we want the whole team to check it out?
You want to physically go there, or?
Yeah, probably, but yeah, I'm just saying, do we want to watch the sister for a little while longer, or do we want to just go ahead and go over?
I mean, we can do both if you want, cause I can be the watch.
Yeah, I mean, if he's a werewolf, he's already taken out 2 vampires. So we want to definitely be very careful. Not get too close to him if he's there.
Gotcha.
I mean, I can't imagine any other reason for her to bring groceries to some random place
Indeed.
if it's not him.
I mean, if you want to go there that night, or if you want to check up on her first, or whatever.
Yeah, I think there's more to check up with the sister. I think I'd rather keep watch. I like learn as much as I can.
So she is in most nights, but if you want to keep watching her for a few more nights, she will go out with her friends and drop the kids off with a friend to look after. So the apartment is left out empty at night.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah, I'll definitely sneak in.
I mean, it's, you know, a typical single parents place with 2 young kids. You know, there's a bit of mess, but it's not like disgustingly untidy or anything like that. Looking around, you can just see, you know, like a games console, kids' clothes. It's not one of these like tiny little places. It's a little larger, like a normal size kind of apartment with a separate bedroom for the kids.
Yeah.
But there's no anti-vampire things in here. There's no garlic sense or anything like that. There's barely even like security. I mean, you're able to get into the building and into the apartment very easily.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be checking again for any secrets.
Sure, give me a roll.
Stash. Hidden compartments and all that good junk. Yeah, I think just to make it easier, I'll use mist form as well to, if there's any cracks, of course. Cracks and crevices. Oh, I want a very thorough search. Okay, cool.
I'll just get the
Sure,
extra things.
yeah.
Oh, 2-1, so okay.
Yeah, Leo, because just one die that would have been a 1 was not good enough. I had to have 2.
I think I'm gonna climb.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay,
What,
so
like a tree?
you are like footing around in there, like struggling to turn into mist form, when Sorrenta just like comes up the fire escape and just like snaps open the window like off the latch with her strength and just like breaks the window open and like steps into the apartment.
Pretty much.
What?
Right away,
What are you doing?
Sorrenta, with your acute sense of smell, you can smell blood.
Can I get a roll?
Yes, you can.
What can I use?
Your super sense.
Any other dice? Can I do apply specialization?
No, because your specialization is hitting people.
Oh. Is not my specialization as superhuman
No,
sense as well?
your specialization is cracking skulls.
Oh,
That,
it's
yeah,
also,
your
that's true.
power is
Yeah.
super senses.
You can definitely smell blood in here, but I mean, there's no obvious sign of blood anywhere. You don't know where it's coming from.
Okay.
But there's definitely exposed to the air blood in here in a sizable quantity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of hover for everyone to start coming.
Well, I mean, as you two are kind of looking around this place, convinced there's something to find, there's like a bang, bang, bang on the front door. And you can see through the silhouette that there's a pair of people standing at the front door. What do you do?
Well, probably best to hide, isn't it?
Yeah, missed. Just
Well, you can mess with the Sorrenta do.
I'm just gonna hide. What's called? I'm just gonna hide in what's called. Do they have any vents in there?
Nothing you could fit into, no.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep going up and then to the top
What do you mean
of the
top?
building. Yeah.
You mean climb back out the fire escape?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll. You don't have any dice for it. Give me a roll. Well, no, sorry. You have your power if you want to use speed.
Yeah, I'll use speed. Does that make a specialization?
No, unless you're hitting people, you don't get a specialization. Double threes. Yeah, you make your way to the fire escape, but the door is like shoulder barged open, and 2 security officers in full uniform, like grey-blue uniforms, like one of them kind of stumbles into the room after barging the door open. The other is standing behind him with a flashlight, and they both shines the light on you right away. Says, "Stop right there."
Okay, I'm just gonna super strength what's called kick them out of the way.
Now you get your specialization.
Yay!
And your power. I imagine mist forms just floating at the ceiling watching us.
yeah. Yeah. So I was like, just run. Get.
Sure. You boot one of them as he like approaches you. You boot him like right in the solar plexus, and he doubles over and falls backwards into the other one. The other one like fumbles to grab for his weapon, which he pulls out, and then like shoots you with the taser. What'd you do?
Well, I grab the taser off him.
Yep. It lands in your body, electrocutes you, doesn't bother you whatsoever, and you just step forward and grab it out of his hand.
And use it on him.
And turn it around and just stab it into him and pull the trigger.
Yeah, very much.
He falls to the ground in convulsions. The other one's like out of breath and like coughing, spitting out blood a little bit as he kind of like reaches around to try and get out the front door. So what'd you do?
Well, I could just get out of there, just run out of there.
Okay, so just shove him aside and run.
Yeah.
Yep, you run out the front door. You look over the balcony and you can see down below there is a like squad car, and it has the logo of Stonewall Security Services on the bonnet.
Okay, so I just start climbing up the ceiling, the ceiling roof bit. Escape that way.
So you run up instead of running down.
Yes.
So you run up the stairs to the top.
Yeah.
Sure. Ratface, as you're floating there in mist form, the two guys start going like, "Who the fuck was that? I don't fucking know. Get on the radio."
Yeah, I'm definitely just trying to listen in as best I can. See why are they here? Like,
they would just be like, "Is anyone else here?" And I don't think so. He's like, "Well, check the place out. I'm getting on the radio," and he starts like talking on the radio to call in backup. Well, the other one checks the apartment, and then he comes back and reports, "She's not here. There's no one else here."
Okay, interesting.
So, yeah, backup. The other guy's just like, "Backup's on the way. We better get downstairs." And they're like, "Who the fuck was that? I don't know. Where did she go?" I think she ran upstairs. And he's like, "Should we go after her?" And the other guy's like, "Fuck, hell no."
Yeah.
Is there any area that I can jump to the next roof, the next
Yeah, if you run up there, these buildings are all like right next to each other. You could leap
so I'm
rooftops
just
to get away if you want.
I'm just leaping from building
Yeah,
to
you could do that,
building.
no problem. There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah.
What do you want to do now, Ratface?
Yeah. If there's nothing else I can find in the apartment, or no information that these guys are accidentally giving me, yeah, I guess leave and see if she comes back around again, or actually, yeah. I don't really need to leave. I suppose I'll just stay mist form and just wait and see if backup arrives, and they,
Yeah, backup arrives.
say
Another two
anything?
squad cars come up. Then the guys kind of like split into two groups and go up either stairwell in the building to the roof, and of course the rent is long gone by then, and they come back down. And they come into the apartment and start turning the apartment upside down.
Yeah, I'm just watching from the vents, as best I can.
They ask themselves, what are they supposed to do? She was meant to be here. They're like, well, he's not going to go anywhere if she doesn't come with him. And they're like, well, I guess one of us will just have to wait here until she comes back. And they go and sit out in the squad car, and the other squad cars leave.
Okay. I return to at least a safe place that I can solidify, and then I'll relay to the group. Stonewall security guys are looking to grab the sister, and they made mention that he's not going to go anywhere if she's not going with him. So either they have Joe, or and they're making some sort of deal with them, or like, I don't know, witness protection program type of thing. But they're gonna try to pick her up or grab her whenever she gets back home. So what do we want to do? She doesn't seem to be a hunter, at least as best as I can tell.
Yeah, there's nothing in her apartment
Well-
that suggests that she's a hunter.
Yeah.
Maybe we should kidnap her and get information from her.
Yeah. Maybe.
Do you want to hang around until she comes back?
Well,
Yeah.
Scaramanga knows what's called her movement. We'll know where she is, and we can just, grab her then.
Yeah, about between 3 and 4 in the morning, she will come back home. At which point, after she's entered the building, the squaddies outside will come into the building, knock on her door, which has been broken off the lock.
Did they say anything?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Is someone in the room to listen to them?
Is there not the drone there still following her?
Nobody said anything about a drone. There's a drone
Scaramanga,
following her,
do
but
you
there isn't
not
one in
have-
the apartment.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to put one in there in the time that she's not there. But no one said anything.
I mean, if I didn't want to say I missed Foreman waiting in her apartment again, just in case somebody else wanted to do something, but yeah, if nobody else saying anything, I guess I'll.
I mean, you could plant a microphone or a listening device in there if you didn't want to stay in there yourself, obviously.
Yeah, you could just get Scaramanga to give you it, and then you could just plant it.
Yeah, I'll plant a listening device in like the vent or something.
Okay, so obviously when she comes back, she's like, what the hell? And she starts dialing 911. And then the two squaddies come up. And she starts yelling at them. And there seems to be an argument. She doesn't want to go anywhere. She has kids. She has responsibilities. She can't just up and leave because of something her brother did. And they're saying, you don't understand. You have to come with us. Because he's not going to go unless you come.
What does that mean?
And the argument will continue for quite a long time, seemingly, and she gets very loud, starts yelling and all that, until eventually they just like slap her in cuffs and take her away.
Jeez.
Probably follow them, I suppose.
You follow the squad car, and they go back to one of their security buildings. Nighttime still, very late at night, we're talking like 4 in the morning. Not long until dawn. And their car will pull up, they've got her in handcuffs in the back, and they take her out and escort her in. She's still yelling, screaming, as they take her inside. So now what do you want to do?
Follow as close as I can as a little mist cloud.
As you're approaching, give me a roll for your power as you're approaching the building. As you're like coming up to the building, there is a vampire clan rune discreetly positioned to the top left corner of the entrance, denoting this as a building belonging to or owned by the Brotherhood of Cain.
Brotherhood of Cain. Interesting. Well, we're being paid by the Rakshasa Force. So yeah, I'll be a little bit more wary for potential security measures that might detect me, but I will still do my best to follow her as best I can.
Sure. I mean, I don't think there's any surefire way to detect mist.
Okay, fair enough.
Things can be put in place, like the garlic scent and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's no way to like detect mist.
Yeah, that's fair. Call it just me having a healthy dose of paranoia.
Yeah, but I mean, you got success. You can definitely enter the building.
Okay.
Yeah, you can come in. There's clean corridors. There's like a car park on the ground floor. Offices further up. There's like a basement level you can go down to, and that seems to be like holding cells. And the woman is, are you going to go down to the holding cells? Do you want to go up to the offices? What do you want to do? Obviously being cautious that this is in some way associated with a vampire clan.
Yeah, I think I'm just... Yeah, I think I'm following the sister to the holding cells or wherever they're taking her.
So this is going to be where we do engagement roll, because this is where we move from investigation to actual job.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
so we
stealth
see about
mission,
our
because he's
loadout?
sneaking in, so he is the point of ingress.
We talk about our loadout.
Yeah, she's talking about loadouts.
Okay.
Light, regular,
How
or
much
heavy.
is loadout again?
Light is
You
3,
can get-
regular is 4, and heavy is 6.
Yeah.
Light,
Yeah, light as well.
but you're the
I'll
one
go
that's
light
heavy.
as well.
you're the one that misformed in though, so I don't know how much use any of us can be.
Actually, I'll go 4. Actually, regular.
I mean, unless someone can find a heavy vehicle to shall we say, what's the nice way of saying it? It took a turn. It took a wrong turn and drove through the wall.
What did you say, Glenn?
Heavy.
Heavy. So Swindle
Well, you could-
has infiltrated. He will be the point of whatever the word is for that.
Pointman.
Yeah, the point of ingress. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's the one.
While he's doing that, what are the other 3 planning to do? Like once he gets in there and finds her, what are the rest of you doing to like kind of jump in?
Well, I thought because I'm like the muscle that I would just like carry her out of the place.
So he's going to sneak in, let you in, so then you can come in and grab her.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the other 2? What about you, Ileana?
I would like to get a vehicle like within very close distance or able to pull up very, very quickly so that we can all get away quickly.
Okay. Oh shit, it's not in items. I'm just looking what the vehicle thing was. And what about you?
Would you not do the building as in the electricity? Play around with like the power and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, I can do that. And find as many things I can.
Yeah, I mean, there will obviously be cables under the street and things like that connecting the power and the internet connection and stuff like that to the building, if that's what you mean.
Yep, I do that. That sounds like a good idea.
So you're like outside, like pulling up a manhole cover or something like that and getting into the cables.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you are. Ileana is getting a vehicle. If I can ever find this vehicle section I wrote. Ah, vehicles, there we are. Do you want enough seats for everyone, Ileana?
That would be preferable.
For one loadout slot, you get a vehicle that seats you and has a single method of propulsion. If you want passenger seats, that will be an extra loadout to get up to 4 extra seats. And
I'll
if,
use one of my loadouts for the passenger seats.
well, she's got to do it because it's her vehicle. If you
Yeah,
want more
I'll-
seats than
I'll
that,
do it.
it's additional loadouts.
I'll do it.
So 2 loadout, and that's just for passenger seats. Do you want to spend more loadout to get any extra abilities with it? Like anti-theft, sensors, stealth unit, armor plating, weapons.
Turbo.
Well, actually, you can just declare that when you need it. You don't need to do it right now.
Yeah. It's all good. Chumba.
Okay, I think Swindle will make the engagement roll, so you don't have anything extra, Swindle, so it's just 1d6.
Cool.
Which I'm sure you'll pass, no problem.
Fucking a 6 and a 1.
Sure. So
That's
once
bullshit.
you get in there in your mist form, where are you headed to?
I said I was following the sister where they were taking her.
Sure. So you're descending into the basement level where the holding cells are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So before you get into where the cells are proper, there's what looks to you to be just like a ring of lights. The two guys and her just kind of like walk through, and they, another guy like scans them, and the guy takes her through and throws her in a cell. You discreetly try to follow them through that point, and as you're passing through the lights, you realize suddenly it's ultraviolet lights, and it scorches your skin, and you take another harm, which causes you to kind of reflexively just fall out of mist form.
Yeah.
And suddenly you are just kind of standing there in the middle of the corridor, and the guard that just scanned them both in sees you and immediately just like hits a button on his shoulder. And all the lighting goes red.
Cool. Well?
So, hits his shoulder, light goes red. Presumably there's an alarm going off somewhere. And his whole body, kind of like his head, like lowers down, like slides down his chest. And then like gets pulled into the chest a little bit, so it's kind of protected on either side. And his arms kind of like go upwards and fold backwards.
What the fuck?
And he starts like charging towards you. So what do you do?
His arms are back and he's
Yeah,
charging.
his head, it's like a transformer, like starts going down into the torso, and the arms go up and then fold backwards at the shoulders, and he just starts like charging towards you.
Fucking... I don't want to be anywhere near that. I would like to quickly activate wall crawl, and I'll climb up onto the ceiling and try to make my way past him.
Okay, give me a roll. At the same time, Scaramanga, because you're like tapping into the internet connection and stuff for the building, you can see like security signals are being like transmitted out of the building. Sorrenta, when you're outside, presumably waiting for him to open the back door and let you in, you see like security drones come out of vents at the top of the building and start like circling around with searchlights. Ratface, you try to wall crawl, but this guy's like too fast and he just slams into you, and it's just like a truck or a train hitting you at speed. It's this big massive metal, and he slams you into the wall, and you're going to take another harm.
Cool.
As you feel like your collarbone and your ribs crack under the weight. You're up to 3 harm now.
Yeah. I am not doing so good.
Now what would you like to do? And Ileana, from your position, I don't know, across the street or wherever you're waiting the vehicle, you will see that there's a lot more activity around the building.
Yeah, just look in my rear view mirror, tap on the steering wheel, hope they get out in the next, and hope they get out as soon as they can, I guess.
So yeah, what do you want to do?
Nothing. I just said.
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
As for me, it's like shit.
Oh,
You want to try to
where
blend
is
in
it?
with those
Try it.
You gonna pull out what's called, because of the drones? Is there anything that you can do to defect them?
I mean, could try EMP trick.
Sure.
I mean, with that, can I do that or?
Yeah, spend a loadout to get an EMP device, and then you can give me a roll with your specialization and see how effective it is. Specialization in gear bonus. You let off the EMP, and all of the lights in the buildings for like a block just go out, including the street lights. But and the
And
lights
the
in
main
this,
building that we're in?
the lights in the building he's in go out as well. Yes, the drones are unaffected. They are EMP shielded.
I tell the group, well, the bright side is that you have the chance to leave.
So Swindle on the inside, everything turned like red, and then everything just goes dark.
Okay.
You
Good.
hear like a woman screaming and a guy yelling down the corridor. And then the footsteps of
can
the
I-
other two guys that were just escorting the sister come running along the corridor towards you.
Can I make out what the guy and girl are saying?
The girl is just screaming, "Why am I here? What's happening?" The guy's yelling at her, "Don't worry about it, everything's going to be fine." And then this tank of a guy that slammed into you grasps you from like the underside with what feels like big metallic clamps, and they just like, start like crushing your arm and your leg.
Ow. Okay. It's I think I would like to turn it to mist again and escape his grasp.
Sure, give me the roll. Serenta, what do you want to do while that's happening?
Well, I was thinking about like getting rid of the what's
Christ,
called
it's like 4 blood.
the what are they called again? The drones. I just want to try and shoot the drones down.
Okay, so mark a loadout,
Oh.
pull out. What kind of gun do you want?
Can I get one of those guns that are just like I don't know. I'm trying to think.
A shotgun, a rifle, a semi-automatic, a
What one
pistol.
do you think is really good for piercing a drone?
I mean, a rifle would be fine for that.
Did you say automatic?
Yeah, you could take a semi-auto rifle, like an AR-15 type kind of thing.
Okay, I'll take that then. Don't really know guns.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know the guns either. They're like
Yeah.
there's like 5.56 ones that have quite good armor penetration, something like
Okay.
that would work.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
mean you
what
could.
do I roll?
You just pull that out as your loadout, and if you want to make a roll, it's with your specialization gear bonus.
Okay.
In Ratface, obviously, you can just turn into mist. Yeah, Serenta, you can describe how you shoot the drone out of the sky.
Okay. So I'm just like at the corner hidden, and I just shoot it point blank.
Well, not point blank because the distance would be
Well,
too
not
great.
point blank, but I just shoot it. Just
Sure,
like
there's a
shoot
spark,
the center
a bang,
of it, and
a-
it sparks.
Yeah, there's a bang, a spark, and it just spins and crashes to the ground.
Is that all of them, or is that just one?
Well, there's a few of them, but because you got success, you can shoot the one that's going to be between you and the building.
Okay, cool.
That's it. You just want to shoot the drone.
Yeah, and then I proceed to go in the building to get the get the person.
Charge into the building. Okay.
Yeah.
Scaramanga, is there anything you want to do? You're muted.
I was actually still thinking, I'm like, okay, I EMP'd that. Yes. I
Presumably,
did want to, like,
presumably Serenta
Huh?
tells you she's running into the building when she does it.
Yeah.
shit, good luck. Can I try to prevent any, like, drones going after, or?
Sure, give me a roll to break into the security systems, I guess.
That's specialization.
Yeah, because you're hardwired doing that.
It enables cyberware, or that's not really.
Your cyberware's for controlling drones, right? So not for breaking into the system, though.
Okay, yeah.
If you get control of them, which you do, you could then use your cyberware when you're using them to do things. Yeah, you're able to route your way through the hardware access that you have into the security system of the building. You can see it's on full alert. But all the cameras and such in the building are inoperable because of the EMP. There's a lot of like communications transmissions within the building of confusion. Or, wondering what did the subject activate this? Is he breaking out? What's happened? Why are the lights going out? Are we under attack?
Did we all hear that, or do I hear?
Ratface, you turn into mist and the guy loses grip on you. But rather than being confused about it, he turns around and yells over the communications to the other guards in the corridor that you've turned into mist. He's a vampire. He's turned into mist.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But hopefully I will make my way.
And it is pitch black in here, so there's no way they can see where you are in this form.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to follow where I last saw the girl go. See if I can.
Yeah, I mean, if you just keep going along the corridor and the lights are all turned off now, you go over the guards, and there's 4 cells down here, 2 very large ones and 2 smaller ones, and they're across the corridor from each other, and you can hear the woman's voice and the guy's voice coming from either of those cells. And clearly it's the brother, because they are conversing like they know each other.
Okay. He's just not restrained or anything like that, or?
If you want to go into the cell, you could see.
Yeah.
You go through the slot on the cell door, and he's in there. His clothes are all kind of like raggy and covered in dried blood. His hair's all kind of like a mess and long and greasy. And he's just like up against the door with one arm up against it and just like talking to his sister through the gap.
Where am I at this point?
So you storm into the building, bust open. Well, I mean, you run up to the security door. How'd you get through the security door?
It's take me through the security door. What is it like?
It's a keypad you would need to press to get in.
Okay. I ask Scaramanga if he can help me with the keypad situation.
Alright, I do that.
Okay, give me a roll.
Socialization and gear bonus.
Yeah.
That'd be siren. No, it wouldn't.
Because you knocked out the power, the keypad is inoperable.
Okay, so I can't get into it because it's
It's an electronic door,
yeah.
so it doesn't have power. But you have super strength if you want to use your power to try and break it open.
Okay, I'll try and kick it open. What do I have?
Your power. You just roll with your vampire power. And try
Is
and
that
roll
a
better than
fly
everyone else. 'Cause
specialization,
rolls have
isn't
not been good. Yeah, because you're attacking it, yeah. Sure, you said you want to kick it. You kick it once, you kick it twice.
Yeah.
The third time you kick it and the dent becomes like a hole. Then you kind of like lean through and come out the other side. And immediately are surrounded by 3 security guards.
Okay.
And you hear one of the guys go, "Oh my god, it's her again."
I have my the laser from the last time.
What laser are you talking about? You had an axe
The
last time.
The stun thing?
Oh, the taser, right.
The taser? Yeah, the taser, yeah.
Okay, I mean, you can use a loadout for that, sure.
Thought I'd get extra.
No.
So, like, no. Okay, so I use I use the taser to, strike one of them with a taser. So,
You say strike, do you mean just hit him with the handle, or do you
as
mean
in hit
shoot
him
him?
with the taser.
Oh, right, just attack him. Okay, give me a roll.
Oh, okay.
Specialization, gear bonus. Yeah, you hit him with the taser. He goes down, just writhing on the ground as he does so. Once you do that, though, the other guy like drops the weapon he was holding, reaches into his jacket, and then pulls out what looks to be just like a long iron stake. And he leaps at you to try and drive it into your chest. What do you want to do?
Okay. Well, before he does that, I take the gun out and shoot him.
Sure, give me a roll. I'm just going to give you heat because obviously they see your face and everything as well. But yes, he leaps at you to try and drive the stake into your back of your chest, and you just turn
And I
around and
shoot
just
him in the head.
blow his head off. The third guy turns around and starts running down the corridor.
Can I just throw him?
What do you mean throw him?
The third guy.
Chase after him, grab him and throw him, or throw something at him?
Do you know what? I'm just gonna leave him. He's not,
Not worth your while.
worth my while.
So the ground floor here where you ran is like where the vehicles are. You can see there's like a SWAT van, police van kind of vehicle, and then a couple of squaddy cars as well.
Okay. Was
But,
actually
There you go.
was actually just gonna what's called sort of slash the tires of the cars so that they don't get away.
You want to use loadout for a blade?
Oh. Can I not just use my gun then?
Just shoot the tires. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna spend a second shooting the tires out.
Yeah.
The rat face. What do you do now? Because I'm assuming Ileana is just like humming and singing along to a song on the radio while she waits.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So rat face. What do you want to do?
So right where I am, it's just the sister on one end of the bars, and then her brother on
There's
the
a corridor,
in the cell.
and there's a cell on the left, a cell on the right, and they're both in cells. They're like solid doors
Oh, okay.
with like a flap for putting food trays in and stuff.
Okay, but no guards at the moment.
Well, the three guards are on the other end of the corridor behind you.
Ah, okay.
They will have pulled out flashlights by now, and like looking around, trying to see where you've gone to. And you will definitely have heard the gunshots from upstairs.
Okay. Are the guards okay? So the guards are actively looking for me,
Yes.
but they're not really seeing anything because I've turned to mist
Mm-hmm.
and the lights are off. Well, the flashlights, but still.
I mean, ironically, with flashlights, they probably will find you easier in the dark with that. Once they do shine it on you, because they'll be able to see it's like mist.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you want to do?
I will. Is there a way that how are these cells opened? Can I tell?
Again, it would be a keypad or a key pass door, so they're like electronic, and of course the electricity is out, so the pads won't be lit up.
So they're just locked.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Even worse.
Where am I at this point?
You were shooting out the tires on the vehicles.
Okay.
which won't take more than 30 seconds, but bang, 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 bang.
Okay.
And then more guards will arrive from upstairs, running downstairs to the level you're on. And they will take up positions, like, shielding themselves from the gunfire around the corners, obviously. And the building will have been designed with, like, pillars for them to hide behind and stuff like that. So you'll be able to hear them all running down towards you. But you can't communicate with Ratface because he's in mist form.
Okay. I'm gonna put now use what's called sort of poison gas thing.
Yeah.
Sleeping gas, I mean, so they all go to sleep.
Knockout gas.
Yeah, knockout gas, yeah.
Yes, you can have that as loadout.
Okay.
So you... Yeah, give me a roll for it though. You pull out your gas grenade, pull out the pin, throw it across or roll it across towards where they're all taking position, and one of the guys starts yelling, "Gas!" And they kind of fall back for a second, which will give you a moment to do whatever you want to do. But in that second, they are going to apply gas masks.
Right, okay. I'm just gonna run up, like just run, you know, because I've got super speed, so I'm just gonna run
Okay, you're going upstairs, downstairs.
upstairs because I need to go and
Sure, you
Okay.
run. Okay, yep, run upstairs. That's what you do with your moment where they put on their gas masks. Ratface or Scaramanga, what do you just want to do?
Since I hear the...
Oh, go ahead.
No, after you, because I'm trying to figure out what...
Yeah,
I can
because
do with
you're
those,
waiting for him to turn it back into form so you can tell you what's happening.
Yeah, honestly.
Some
The
shooting part.
knockout gas was just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's happening upstairs from you, so that doesn't affect
Yeah,
you.
that's what I thought. Sorry. Go ahead.
I thought so. Yeah, see, that shooting got me wondering. I mean, is there anything around I can mess with, or...
I mean, I'm imagining you're outside across the street, under the street, with all the cables and stuff, where you're like hacked in. Unless you're
Yeah.
in the car with Liliana doing it remotely, but yeah.
I'll be doing it remotely.
And once you've got it hacked into the street, you could be with Liliana and do it remotely, yeah.
Alright then.
The two of you just quietly waiting in the car.
Yep.
Look,
While all hell breaks out.
some of us are designed to go in and kick shit, others aren't.
Yep, pretty
Yeah.
much.
I imagine Surrender running around like, where the hell's Ratface? Come in, damn it. And we cut to Ratface who's just slowly floating in the ceiling, not doing anything.
I'm almost there.
Well, I mean, there's 3 fucking guards. I'm already like damn near half dead. I've got like, I mean, it's not showing up on my sheet, but my blood's gone up like 4 times.
Oh, once again, you're pinned. I have a slight idea. You're pinned. Sorry.
That has not been putting your
Oh, no.
blood up. Yeah, so what do you want to do, Ratface?
Okay. Are all the guards kind of same as the one guy that was like sort of did the transformer charge bullshit?
I mean, they
Or are
just
they-
look normal humans. They don't look like they're doing any Transformer stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best to do a horror movie. I'm gonna try my best to impersonate a horror movie monster, and whenever they're all kind of looking around in different directions, I'm gonna try to pick off one that's kind of off by himself a fair bit, and see if I can just solidify behind him and take a bite.
I mean, they are in a corridor. So at the far end, you've got Mr. Mechanical just sort of blocking the way to the stairway, and the other two are single file with several feet between them, taking their time to kind of like search all around and look in the cell with the flashlight as they move step by step along towards you.
Okay, well, in that case, yeah, I'll just pick one of the two with the flashlights, and hopefully I can reduce my blood, and I don't know, regenerate. I don't think is the thing I can do.
No, you need to spend that downtime to regenerate. If you want to drain them, you would have to drain them dry, which would take more than a minute as well.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I'll just solidify and I'll use a loadout for like a knife or something and just stab one of them in the neck.
Okay, so you get gear bonus.
Sneak attack. Yeah, sneak attack, I guess.
Well, you can roll a second dice because he's not expecting you to just be right in front of him.
Specialization, I guess.
Yeah, just whatever will give you an extra dice.
Yeah. Yay, final fucking leg. Yeah, I want to stab him in the neck and hopefully hold this guy up as like a bullet sponge if the other guy shoots me.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. You solidify, stab him in the neck, and the one behind him immediately just yells, "We got him, we got him!" And just lets out a volley of shots in your direction, peppering the body that you hold up in front of you. And then immediately
Nice.
you hear da-dong, 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 da-dong as the other guy starts charging along the corridor.
I want to still hold up the body, and I want to try to use him to deflect the charging guy. Like, I want the body to take the force of the impact, and for me to kind of roll to the side past the guy.
Sort of
So his momentum
deflect.
carries him force. Yeah.
Okay, yes, give me a roll for that. You can have gear bonus because you're using the body.
How do you use the gear bonus?
And if any of you want
just-
to communicate with Ratface at that point, he will be able to hear you.
Yeah, just the gear
Right,
bonus.
so you doing all right?
I think gear bonus is all you get because you're not a fighter.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm downstairs in the holding cell with both the brother and the sisters here, but there's a bunch of guards and the locks in their cells are dead. So either Sorrenta needs to bend some bars, and I mean, they're
And then at that point, there is a sound of as his microphone, or as he's getting like rocked around. This guy slams into the body. You rough and tumble by his legs, and he like slams the body into the other end of the corridor against the wall. And then you're just face to face with the guy with the flashlight and the gun. And he's like, "He's over here! He's over here!" And he lets out several more shots in your direction. Point blank.
But what he doesn't understand is I'm behind him.
Well, you ran upstairs. He's not upstairs.
Is he not?
yeah, we're downstairs.
You have super speed though, so give me a roll with your super speed power to get there before he unloads his bullets into Ratface's face.
Okay.
And it is specialization as well.
Oh, not good.
Why did you only roll one
No.
dice?
Only one dice? Oh, okay.
No, you only rolled one dice, so you rolled it wrong. You need to select your power and specialization.
Make sure the box for using vampire power is
checked, as well as choosing. Yeah.
Oh, I've not been doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, you've failed. You guys are rolling so bad at this one.
Boy.
I mean,
you
you
know.
get down there because you're responding time, and you don't get there in time. So, Ratface, you're going to take several bullets to the face, and we'll change your name
Okay.
to Bullet Face.
Yeah.
That takes your harm up to 4.
Cool. Glad for that.
Bang, bang, bang. Just lets off until he empties the clip into your torso and your face. puncturing your beautiful features. And all you hear over the comms is Sorrento like, I'm coming! Too late. He's already like shot you like 12 times.
Yeah.
Did my blood go up for that?
Yes, because even though you failed, it was still your highest dice.
Alright, okay.
But then, Sorrento, you'll be in the end of the corridor. And there's one guy between you and Ratface.
Okay, here comes the taser again.
I mean, you've got your gun. Do you want to tase him?
Yeah, actually, I'll use the gun.
Same dice anyway. Specialization, gear bonus. And then I don't know if you want to do anything else as well, Scaramanga.
Oh, I was gonna try to control as many drones as I can and give Ratface some cover fire.
Okay, so I shot him to the head again. So like another shot.
Yes, after he's done shooting, he's just kind of like shaking for a second, and then there's a final bang that causes Ratface to flinch, and the guy in front of him just falls to the ground.
You're welcome.
Yeah, cool. Now take care of the big fucker at the end of the hall.
Yeah, suddenly the hallway is lit up with a bright light. You're blinded somewhat looking that direction, but you hear click clunk, click clunk, click clunk of this heavy machine running towards you both. What'd you do?
Yeah, I fucking hide behind Sorrento.
I'm going to shoot at it.
Okay, give me a roll. And Scaramanga, you wanted to take control of the drones. Well, you'd already rolled success to get into it, so give me a roll to take control of them.
Okay, so what happens with the machine? Because I got success.
It runs towards you. You shoot once, you shoot twice. There's like sparks off his torso, but then you hit him like square bang in the head with the third shot. And just as he's like running towards you, and he just like loses balance and like slams into the side of the one of the long cells, bending the bars, and just kind of like I'm trying to think. It's like a car being crashed into the side of the cell, and it's just like wedged in there beside these bent bars. And he's just like yelling and yelling for help as he's like scrabbling around trying to pull himself out. Yeah, Glenn,
Okay.
give me a roll.
Right, specialization, bonus gear, and
And
finally,
just cyberware,
cyberware?
yeah.
okay, just cyberware. Here we go. I'll be
No,
over
you only
here.
rolled one dice. No, because you got specialization, gear, and cyberware.
Oh,
There you go. That's better. Yes, I mean you already have access, so you can tell me what happens when you take control of all the drones.
well, pretty much you just see a swarm. I mean, you said it was a lot of them, right?
Yeah, I mean there's the ones that are active that launched, but there's a lot more of them in storage there.
All right, you see a swarm. Find where I mean, is Ratface pinned down? That's another question.
I mean they're down in the basement, so they won't see the drones anyway. Unless you direct them down there.
Go down there.
Sure. So this
A
guy
little swarm.
loses balance, crashes into the bars. Ratface throws Sorrento a thumbs up, and then you hear the buzz, the unmistakable buzz of hover drones as they flood down the stairwell into the corridor. And then what happens, Glenn?
In there, I just like, hey, you guys in there? Or, well, can I see them?
Sure. Yeah, because the drones have
Infrared
sensors.
shit. Follow the swarm, but pretty much make them suicide on the other side if there's anybody trying to attack them.
Yeah, I mean the guards that were upstairs, they had the gunshots and stuff like that. They've got their gas masks and they're coming in formation a foot at a time, making their way down the stairs. when your swarm of drones just come buzzing in, and presumably they feel like they have reinforcements with the drones. All of these drones have sensor arrays and tasers.
And just rush them. Just
Yeah, I mean, your drones come barreling down the stairway through the vents, wherever they're positioned, and just attack these guards, and they're all hit with taser guns, and they're just like, and they let go of their guns, gunfire goes off into the walls, they'll like hit the ground, and they're like writhing.
hurry up, you two.
So now what do you want to do?
Well, the job was to get Joseph and bring him to the Rakshasas.
So where am I to Joseph?
On the other end of the corridor.
Okay.
But all the guards in front of you are taken out.
Yeah, so I can just run forward and then grab him and then go.
Okay, well, the door is sealed and there's no power.
Okay, can I bash in the door?
Yes, you can try.
Okay. Do I have to roll?
Yes, with your power and your specialization. Yeah, you can tell me exactly what happens and give yourself an advantage when you do so.
Okay, so with one just big, she's just like, because she's at this stage where she wants blood as well. So she's just like, oh, the hunger. And she just like, stamps the door and it just falls off. It's just like, it just goes, ew. And then, what's called, the guys inside, and she just lifts him up as if he's like a dry leaf and just like flings him over her shoulder and starts running out the door.
Sure. You can smell immediately that he is a vampire. Angry.
So what kind of vampire are you?
Vampire? I'm not a fucking vampire, you freak.
Yes, you are.
Oh, you thought he was a werewolf.
So Trenta
Are we
has him.
saving the girl, or are we not saving the girl? Who's gonna go and get the girl?
Well, the girl's just his sister. We were using her to track him down.
You're colder than me. Oh my goodness. I thought
Well, I
you were
mean-
just gonna grab the girl, because obviously, yeah.
So he will be trying to wriggle free, but you are super strong Serenta, so you will be able to hold
I've
him.
got him locked in.
Yeah. So what do you want to do once you've got him?
Well, I just want to get out of there. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna
Just
get
restrain
to
him and get out.
Get to
Yep,
the
and
car.
as you're running away down the corridor, his sister's yelling, Joseph! Joseph!
Who cares? Who cares?
Someone
Finally,
will help her
you come
later.
running out of the building, a swarm of drones following you. Courtesy of Scaramanga.
Alright,
And as,
like,
you're,
you guys want me to try to...
as they're running away from the building, there's a breaking of glass from an upper floor, and some of the guards start like shooting out of the windows towards you, peppering the ground around you. As you run towards the vehicle, Ileana, what kind of vehicle did you choose to have?
Hold on. I had it in my head, and then I forgot what they looked like because I am what we call oh my, this is so fucking ugly. I love it. This is hideous. Where's this? It looks like Elon Musk designed a van.
What in the fuck shit is this?
It looks like a homemade space
Is
shuttle.
it?
That just...
I was imagining something with space, and then I decided to look for sci-fi vans, and that's the first thing I found. I just started laughing. I said, "We're doing it."
That is hideous.
That is
Exactly.
so
It's
hideous.
just
I could-
Yeah,
hideous.
yeah, I'm gonna say.
That's the point.
I wonder what the front of it looks like. That's so bad.
Oh,
yeah,
there is a. I have a picture of the front.
Oh my god, what? What? Wait,
That
it's
is-
an actual vehicle?
That is not what I expected.
Oh my goodness.
The thing is, the truck behind it actually looks not too bad as well, which is so.
Yeah, the
bad.
truck behind it doesn't look
Yeah.
bad. I mean, yeah, the wheels look a little small on it, but like,
Okay, so nobody is jumping in the front seat with Ileana. You guys are just like opening up the back and jumping in, I guess.
Yeah.
As bullets pepper the vehicle around you and you take off. Ileana, do you want to give me a roll for your escape?
Absolutely, I'm going to get gear for that one.
Yes.
I don't think anything else applies because
No.
yeah.
Oh no.
Rip.
So none of the drones in the building can follow you because Scaramanga has control of them. But as you like take off in your vehicle, a number of squad cars come tearing out of the building, flat tires and all. You can see like the sparks off their rims as they're like driving as well as they can in pursuit, and you have 3 of those cars following you. What do you do?
Well, can I put up, like, I've got one loadout, can I put up a shield?
Yes, you could have that, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like a shield to protect us in the car.
Back,
That works. I was thinking battering ram and floor it.
well, I mean, the shield won't get rid of the guys following you. It just stops them getting shot immediately. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. So that no one's hurt.
Yep, so Ileana can have a loadout to get a battering ram in the car. How are you going to use that?
Oh, I thought they were like doing a police checkpoint to stop us.
Not yet. These are just the 3 in pursuit.
And I misunderstood. Okay, no, I'm just with a shield. I don't suppose I could try to drive harder.
If you tell me what you're doing different, apart from just floating it. I mean, you can spend loadout to give your vehicle stuff oil slicks and
Yeah, I
things, all that
think
kind of
I'll
stuff,
do that. Yeah, I
weapons.
think I'll do that for an oil slick. That's probably the best way to do it. Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll with the gear then.
Okay.
You drop the oil slick and there's just you guys at the back there can just like see it just like spraying out wildly across the street. And the first of the cars to like kind of hit it just like swears and just like da-dunk smacks the side on into a truck at the side of the street. The second one kind of like slows down to try and get its way through it, and the third one just like swears wildly to go around the side of it on the sidewalk, knocking over a couple of people as it does so. But what do the rest of you want to do then?
Are we still in the car? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, we just want to just go zoom, don't we?
Well, yeah, you're just holding your shield up. What does Scaramanga and Ratface want to do, if anything?
Well, we being chased. We being chased.
Yes.
How they put those? All right, so I still have control of the swarm.
Yes.
Well, I put a bunch on one car and I shock it. Put another car, I shock it. Well, as many cars as I can.
Flying
Pretty
in
much
and
like-
trying to shock the drivers.
Yes.
Okay, give me a roll.
How many dice?
Specialization, cyberware, gear.
Yep, let's go. We're going. Let's go.
Okay, you can tell me how you
Let's get
take
paid.
out one of the cars.
All right, so one car, goes right inside. It shocks him in the neck. Basic. Another one, it kind of misses, but it punches him in the jaw by running to him too fast. The other one gets swatted, but he gets swatted between his legs and he shocks his nuts and he loose controls the car.
Uh,
And that's
yeah,
how
just as you're passing
Mhm.
off a bridge, this guy gets shocked in the nuts and just like swears to the one side, and the car goes like flying through the barrier off the side of the bridge, rolling into the river below. One car left. What do you want to do?
So I still have. Like, so there's one more car left.
Mm-hmm.
Describe what I do to him because it's really bad. Because this guy pretty much is the short and the stick. He gets not one, two, but pretty much half. I mean, how big are the drones?
I'm thinking like a meter across, which is about 3 feet.
Oh, 3 feet. You know, 3 drones get on the car and just shock it to the brink of igniting. Something about that doing like that.
So fire it into
pretty
the
much
gas
suicide.
tank.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another roll for that then. That face, was there anything you wanted to do? If you've got any loadout left.
Pray.
I do have some loadout.
And they're good anyway, so we're good.
Yeah, if I don't have to spend it.
Well, I get a complication, so it's not over.
Okay, fair enough. I'll bank it till then.
Scaramanga going up to 3 edge. Yes.
I've been on
Into the
the
fuel
edge.
tank, the car explodes. Explosion behind you, and there's a moment of respite. Sorrento, you're like holding the guy down. He's like, "You have to let me go. She's still back there." As you're restraining him, he's like, "Argh," and he starts like frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, no, I think now I will use my, okay, would I know that drugs still affect vampires or not?
I guess you would know, yes.
Okay, so do they affect vampires?
What kind of drugs do you what?
Like Z, for example, sedative.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would work. You probably need a higher dose.
Okay, well, I've got 2 loadout, because I only spent 1 on, like, a knife.
Uh-huh.
So,
Sure. Like he blinks
hit him with
once,
2 doses.
he blinks twice, and his eye goes all yellow and dog-like, and his mouth starts to like turn into like a snout. You can hear his bones snapping, and hair growing all over his body.
Yeah, and I stick it with both the doses of Z,
Give me a roll.
and I
Gear
hope to
bonus.
Christ it works.
Just gear bonus. You don't get anything else.
Just, yeah, of course I don't.
Yeah, I guess you
Hey!
can tell me how it works.
Yeah, he's like mid-transformation, and I just kind of have this really terrified look on my face before I just stick him with both needles at the same time. And then I just kind of look at him and shift my eyes to everybody else like, is it gonna work? And then
Spasm
Yeah,
once, twice, froths, and he looks as if he's about to just like roar and howl, and then he just slumps into unconsciousness.
holy shit. Well, that was close.
All the failures right up until the last few rolls.
That's yeah. I mean, that's how it usually goes, right? We spend the first half like fumbling around with failures and shit, and then
You just take a
to the last
few
second.
turns down the side streets undercover and disappear into the sprawl.
Nice.
You have your quarry, and he is alive.
Nice.
Dawn is approaching, so you just need to be quick to drop
Okay.
him off, I guess.
Yeah, just quickly call up our guy and be like, here you go, dump him off.
Sure. And Ali will shoot you an address you can take him to. It's like a nondescript warehouse kind of building. There's a couple of guys to kind of like wave you in as you arrive there. It's like, you're cutting it awfully close, my friends. This is he like points at the time. You can see it's like a big timer and it says like 29 minutes until dawn.
Yeah, well, what can you do? Busy night.
You
Do
open
we
up the
then
door, and the
get a
half-transformed vampire Varkolok bloodline is like lying there snoozing. It's like, so this is the sorry son of a bitch. What a disgusting animal he is. And they grab him by the ankles and just yank him out the van, slap him in chains, and take him away.
Oh well. We get a favor.
Yes, of course, the Rakshas's force are in your debt. I don't suppose you found any evidence alluding to who was supporting his little operation, or who indeed sired him.
We're
No.
not sure if they sired him, but we picked him up from a facility owned by the Brotherhood of Cain. Unfortunately, things kind of went a little sideways when we tried to look for any extra information. That's about as far as they got. They had him in a cell along with his human sister.
The Brotherhood. Well, if this holds up, I definitely think there'll be more work for you.
Well, glad we could be of service. Until then.
Of course, you may rest here if you do not have enough time to return home.
As gracious as that is, I think I got some time.
Yeah.
Okay, so downtime.
Heal!
Yeah.
You're going to spend
Pretty
yours.
fucked up.
You're going to spend yours
not
regenerating.
the harm.
On the edge.
I wanna maybe the blood thing.
Alright, so Ratface is spending it regenerating. And what about you, Sorrenta?
Do we get a favor from that? What do we
Oh
get
yes,
from that?
you get a favor, yes.
Right. Okay. Are you gonna add it? Yeah.
Yes, jeez.
Okay. So I wanna call. I wanna call in a favor for someone to give me some fresh blood so that I can.
You
like,
don't need to call in a
go-
favor for blood. You just have to drain someone dry.
Yeah. So I just drain someone.
Okay, so tell us about this person. Like, where do you find them? How do you approach them? What do you do with the body?
Okay. So I just go and get like a docking worker, a person that works in the docks, and then
So an ordinary blue collar guy who has
yeah.
nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
And what, do you pick him up in a bar or what?
Yeah, I just pick him up in what's called in a bar. But I kind of lured him to like not in his usual bar.
So you lure him to another place where no one knows him.
Yeah.
Okay, and what happens to poor Danny after you've drained him dry?
Well, I just what's called stick him in a dumpster and put what's called the flame, and then go.
What do you mean the flame? You mean set him on fire?
Yeah.
You throw him in a dumpster and set him on fire.
Yeah.
Talk about me
Hey,
being cold.
Jeez, that's cold, man.
Oh, she's cold.
No dignity
She's
at all for him,
cold.
man.
Yeah.
This is also the same woman who thought, like, suffocating a woman in the vacuum of space was humane.
And yet, when you were grabbing the guy, you were like, "Oh, should we rescue the woman?"
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Double standard.
You're cold. You're cold.
Oh, she just thinks of the guy as food. She don't think of him as anything else. He's a dinner.
She's alive.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and she's cleaning up her meal as well. She's doing the dishes.
you recover your blood, and because you have no hunger, you now gain 1 hunger.
Again, hunger.
Yes, because you had 0, so if you feed, you're going to gain hunger. Okay, Ileana, how do you spend your downtime?
Probably some way to build my influence around the huge sprawl.
You have 3 favor. When you get 6 favor, you gain a holding, which is how we're kind of
Okay,
abstracting it.
and that's handling what I mainly want to do.
Your only track really is your heat, which is at 3, but you'd have to spend a favor to reduce your heat.
I guess we gotta play the long game and drop the heat. Getting a little hot here.
Whose favor do you call in? Adina's, Yatamato's, or Ali's?
I suppose Ali's.
So the guy you probably just ask him where you're dropping off the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Gathered a little heat back there. Yeah, I mean the Rakshasas force will use their extensive resources to reach out there and make sure any record of you is like quite clean. And Scaramanga, what do you want to do with your one?
Oh, I wanted to turn down this edge.
So as we know from Downrunner previously, edge means taking the stabilizer drugs for your cyberware. So your addiction will go up to 1. Your edge goes back down to 0. And then you don't have any hunger, so your ascendancy just goes up to 3. Laura, I need you to roll a 1d6.
For what? I got hunger. You gave me 1 for hunger already.
Yes, but it's to see if you get ascendancy. So if you roll anything except a 1, you will get ascendancy.
Was that from the dice down there? Yeah.
And just type in /1 /r 1d6. Or you
Would
could,
I do
or you
that?
can make a roll with just specialization. That would work too. Okay, yeah, you're fine. So you get your 3rd ascendancy. So everyone has 3 ascendancy, and if you want, you can increase one of your existing powers by a rank, or you can take a new power in the same group with rank 1. Or if you have all 3 powers in your group already, you can take another power from a different rank. Yeah,
Okay.
from a different group.
I think I'm just gonna power up my strength.
So if you just
Is there a reason why when you click on the power and go to the drop down it says 1, 3, and 3?
because your one hasn't updated. Which one is it?
Oh, I was looking at Glamour,
Glamour.
Enchant, and Dream.
I can't find where my powers are.
Okay, your
Oh, there they are. That's fine.
Yeah.
Glamour, Enchant. If I just refresh them, it should be 1, 2, 3.
Yep, they are.
So we can level up one of the powers we already have, or if we have at least 1 point in all 3 powers of our set, we can take a new
Pick
set.
one from a different set, yes.
Yeah.
So, see in the superhuman strength, you've got 1 free.
Right, yeah, because I
what's
just need to
called-
refresh it, Hunt, and it'll.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll just do all 3 of yours. I thought when I did the base template, I would have just done it for them all. So you want strength at 2?
Yeah, strength at 2.
Yeah, that's you. You're good.
I just keep thinking Serena, even though she is strong, she's just gonna be like super strength, isn't she?
Well, you
Yeah, I
actually
mean,
used,
that's kind of your whole thing.
you actually used all 3 of your powers quite a bit that time.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that game.
I don't. I want to pick something from a new set, but I think I just need to level up Mist form.
Based on your dice rolls,
Leveling
yes.
up your mist.
Yeah,
would be
because
definitely-
that seems to be the most powerful ability. I mean, the other 2 are useful, but Mist form is especially useful for what I do, my specialty, my role.
What did you two do?
I just leveled up Mist form. Wanted to
well, I
pick
was
something
gonna-
else, but
I was gonna ask it like Glim and
I was asking if
it's like Glim and Dave,
Leveled
sorry.
Oh,
Did you leveled up as well? Yeah.
I did Enchant level 2.
Cool.
a Thrall too. That's fine.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, good game, everyone. I'm going to head
Yeah.
now.
All right.
Dave,
great.
get
Yeah,
some sleep.
I gotta head off as well. Don't worry. I will be doing
Yeah.
that soonish.
Yeah. Have a good one. It was
Boy.
good.
Hopefully.
Glad we got to play. Finally.
Yeah. Definitely after 3 weeks. Goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Later.
See you next time.
Cheers.
See you next
Yeah.
time.
See you Friday, Swindle.
Yep.